And now it's time for another edition of What Would Jello Do? Have to weigh in on Rush Limbaugh this time. Finally, people are getting down on him for yet another outrageously bigoted statement he's made. But let's not forget, he is a professional bully, a professional bigot. He makes over $30 million a year doing this, according to Forbes magazine. And Glenn Beck may make even more, even though he's not on Fox all the time. And now the sponsors, one by one, are very publicly, the rats are leaving the ship. Oh, this could be Rush's meeting his maker. Get ready for the meat wagon. Well, I doubt it. The current sponsors, we just looked, are people like Save the Children, UNICEF, the American Heart Association. How do you boycott them? But more to the point, these people who are sponsoring Limbaugh, shouldn't they be boycotted anyway for sponsoring them in the first place? Admittedly, it gets a little hard. I mean, how many people watching this are ever going to buy anything from Sleep Train or Allstate Insurance? Although Sears is another matter. So, something to think about, especially when you parlay that into some of these other people like Michael Savage and Glenn Beck and Fox News in general. Who are the advertisers? Should we give them any of our money ever? The other side is very effective at this. Reverend Donald Wildman, American Family Association, I think Focus on the Family may be involved in this sometimes. They tell Procter & Gamble they don't like some homosexual content or indecent devil worshipping on some mainstream sitcom. Boom! The thing gets censored, or Procter & Gamble or somebody like them pulls the ads, things like that. I mean, Ford pulled their ads from the New Yorker magazine for who knows how long, just because their ad appeared on the opposite page from a Nine Inch Nails lyric years ago. Why aren't we nipping at these people's heels more? After all, boycotting these people is the first step to unplugging from the corporate food chain altogether. I keep saying insurrection in the voting booth, insurrection in the streets, and insurrection with our money. And some of it is easy, like I haven't eaten at McDonald's in over 30 years now, and I can't believe people go, oh wow, that's so cool, that's so amazing. No, it's not amazing. They sucked. That was the easy one. But this can be like a gateway drug, kind of like tattoos or gateway-like drugs, where the more you do it, the more you want to go further. If I don't want to eat at McDonald's, why do I want to go to Burger King? I've never eaten at Wendy's in my life. Piss in their pots, I will not eat their food. Same with try not to buy stuff from chain stores, patronize the local stores who keep the jobs and the money in the community, and look at the products on the shelves. Do I want to buy a product from that corporate predator? Does Coca-Cola taste as good as it did when you were a kid? And as far as I'm concerned, how much does a product like Budweiser, let alone Coors, resemble what I think is decent tasting beer? Something to think about in the age of Occupy and fighting corporate power and the 1%. Don't give them your money. As much as humanly possible, nobody can be driven so all the way unless they wind up as crazy in the Unabomber in his little cabin out in the woods, mailing bombs to people he made by hand right down to the screws, bombs to people he never even met, all because he couldn't get laid. There is a better way to make a statement than that. Trial and error, do it.